Good morning once again. It's rehearsal day 7 of the Eurovision Song Contest 2019. Shorter day when we compare it to yesterday, but still we will look ahead to it, all the remaining countries of the second semi-final with Maciej Mazanski from Poland and Stefan Gorkum from the Netherlands. The second name was a bit easier for me, but I think I managed it, right?
You nailed it.
Nice, nice, nice. So, your expectations of today, Maciej?
I'm waiting for Malta because they complained really a lot after the first rehearsal
About what?
about Malta.
About what did they
Okay.
complain?
About the performance, the technical stuff that they didn't like. So I've heard rumors that it wasn't rumors actually. It was a fact that they did Maltese performance once again with stand-in. So they fixed it, hopefully. So we will see today how much it changed since the last rehearsal. And the Netherlands, I think they were also busy with fixing that one, and I'm really can't wait to see how it comes.
Yeah, because Steve, the Netherlands, the Dutch delegation, stage designer Hans Pannenkoek, he was really unsatisfied with what he saw.
Yes, the Maltese delegation was not the only one who was unhappy with Cannes Eurovision. Netherlands was unhappy as well. Hans Pannenkoek, we know him from the Common Linnets, of course. He's a big name in the Netherlands as far as staging is concerned. And then people were a bit disappointed after the first rehearsal for the Netherlands. But when we spoke to people inside the delegation, we heard that he was not happy with the camera shots being used. So for that as well, we are looking forward to what has exactly changed for the Netherlands. And also, will that mean that Duncan connects to the camera more easily? Because that's the main issue.
What are the things that Russia, let's talk about another contender which we will see today. What are the things that you expect they might change?
I think not so many, like in comparison to the Netherlands or Malta. I think it will not change much. It will be just more polished. He as a singer is ready. The performance is there, so maybe only the camera angles fixing. So really not much more than we saw during the first one.
Your thoughts about what Sergei Lazarev might do today?
Well, his performance was basically almost already there in the first rehearsal, and the same was for Sweden. We saw a second rehearsal yesterday. It didn't give us that much news on how those two countries are going to look. So those are top favorites for victory, who have their total package already finished, Russia as well. And the Netherlands is the third candidate for victory who doesn't have it already. So that's why that rehearsal is the most interesting one for me. And Russia, I don't expect any surprises there.
Also, what was a surprise this week, of course, was Azerbaijan. They will close off the day today, and they have risen in the list of the bookmakers, even in the winner market. Not a top contender, but still, does it say something?
Yes, I think Azerbaijan is back on its path to good performances and good results in Eurovision after a few years of break. Yeah, that performance during the first rehearsal created really a buzz around Azerbaijan, and it suddenly became a contender. Personally, I don't think that Azerbaijan can win, but I think top 10 is really possible for them.
Are your expectations higher than top 10, or do you fully agree?
Top 10, perhaps even top 5. That's the interesting part, I think, for Azerbaijan to look at. It's not so much the win market, but it's can they get top 5. That's the interesting thing for me for them. And they will rely mostly on televote, I think, because it's a very interesting song. The contemporaryity of the song is the strong suit of it. And I don't think it's that much for juries.
One last country I want to pick out. It's the first country that will rehearse after the lunch break, Norway. They are always this year high in the qualification odds. But still, it's not the talk of the town. I don't hear many people talk about Norway. Should they worry?
Maybe it's more of a Eurovision fan song. That's basically a song that will do well in the competition.
But even here, where there are a lot of fans, there's not much talking about Norway.
I think that we've expected more from them about their performance, their staging. So maybe we are a little bit disappointed that it doesn't stand out as much as we expected. So maybe that's the reason.
Are you disappointed with what we see from Norway?
I've only seen one of the run-throughs of the first rehearsal, so I will spend a lot of focus on that rehearsal today. From what I saw, the biggest issue is they are a stars collective. That's what they said in the Norwegian final, like several solo artists who are famous in Norway who came together. But on stage right now, they're not coming together. They're falling apart. And that's the main issue for me right now with Norway.
Cool. We'll see what will happen, if there will be improvements for Malta, the Netherlands, Norway and other countries that will go on stage today again. You can follow all the action in our live blog on escdaily.com, and we will see each other again tomorrow.